Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Quality ball. Now it's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? Kukçu. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Can he get onto this? That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Riquelme. Tries to play it through. Riquelme. That'll be a throw-in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Riquelme. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Bellingham. And he's away.
Cristiano Ronaldo just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
And we have our very first corner. Ødegaard plays it short. Riquelme. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's in a good position here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bastoni gets it clear. Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
And that was very necessary. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Riquelme. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Played into space out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's hit the post! Nuno Mendes. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Sena Wang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ødegaard, and the return pass. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gusto. Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get it through? Crosses it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, this looks sharp. Shot could be on. He's all... Bellingham! It's a goal! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this...
Terrific header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he's managed to get free. Riquelme. Now it's Beckham. Ekitike. Now it's Lukaku. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spreads it out wide. Vitinha has a look and plays it forward. Played into space. Great ball, and he's in here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Guardiola gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Out towards the flank. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please turn your attention to
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Mbappe! Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cuadrado.
Such good technique.
Cuadrado. Cuadrado crosses. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Batistuta! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Adams, the ball has bounced loose now. Lukaku! And for a moment, time stood still. And this is Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Lukaku. Number 19, Cuadrado. Coming on the field.
And we're off again.
Number 18.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi. Batistuta. Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now there's a fine ball. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Now it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ekitike. Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 99, Sirleaf. Number 5, Riquelme. Substitution.
He has found a way through. We always look the favourite there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Threads one in. Batistuta. Great chance! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Looking for options for movement. And he's had it nicked away. That's going to go a long way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Sorlot. Kurchu. Riquelme gets into a good position. Another throw-in. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
That's a throw. Messi. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Odo. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face rival. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's... Raul. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And it's Beckham. Oh, good spread. That'll be a throw. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's managed to get free. Van Balten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the two sides separated by the games. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Romario. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Balten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's got space here. Good read, needed to be. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into the shoots! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a decent clearance. Out to the right. In once more. Ter Stegen claims it. Oh, given away. Conte.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross flung in towards the middle. Rodri getting this one clear. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Aimed beyond the defence. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Henderson picks it up from the goal kick. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kirkchu. Romario. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Manchester United have reclaimed it. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Conte.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that could set him on his way. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That is very well defended. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance, surely! Cuadrado. Beckham. Nicely spread. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Bastoni cuts it out. Cuadrado. Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
21 minutes is
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Deftly away. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedrado has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Beckham. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, not quite. James. Nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Has been indicated.
Excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bastoni. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Van Dijk. James. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And they've got a throw. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's a nicely weighted pass. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thinks about the shot. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Chiang Rai really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Real chance. Can he finish? Van Bouten is there, and he can get that. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Alisson totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Played into space. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Darren Fletcher. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Del Piero. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Played into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nicely spread. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
He's having a shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
Cross goes in there. Punched away. 5 minutes till the break. Beckenbauer, spread out to the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero looking to get on the end of this. But that has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added
Lewis,
time.
he's got tall. Oh, what a big quick... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Hello
at this
everybody,
stage.
and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ekitike. Number 9, Lukaku. Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 24, Simeone. Number 18, Cavani. Number 5, Riccardi. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Kukçu. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's been given away. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Edmilson.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's through and all alone! And he shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Del Piero. Crossing. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That has been cut short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it clear. And the through ball. And this is Fletcher. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Del Piero goes for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our